Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. All right, everybody, I'm stringing dolls tonight, and I've been doing quite well. It's been scary nice. I've only had to have my son help me once. My daughter helped me once. That was it. And then after that, I kind of got onto it, and I've been stringing them by myself. These little ones are not as bad as what I figured they were going to be. I'm only stringing with one string, using the strings from the head down to the legs, and then I pull the string here, arm to arm. You don't need another string in here. When they're that little, there's no need for a second string to be in there. So anyways, I'll show them to you once I got this. We're doing this last one here. I left one for the camera. So we have the body. We have two legs. Two legs right here. Okay, I've got an arm and an arm. All right, there we go. Now, for some reason, I had it in my head that I needed my hooks, and which I'm glad I still found. But they have built-in hooks already. That's great that Effanbee did that. I didn't even. The whole time I've been hanging them up, I didn't think about that. I was thinking that they needed hooks, but they got their hooks. All right, I am using. Now I can tell you what size I'm using here. 521. It says here. Oh, 3.5 millimeter. Off-white, it says. That's what it says here, off-white. I don't know, it looks white to me. I don't know about off-white, but that's what this is right here. I got a great big spool of it. I bought it years ago. It said that there was 72 yards on there. Now, this was already bit into, so, you know, we don't know how much is really on there. But anyhow, as that may be, it's 3.5 millimeters. So if you're looking for something like this, that's what this is. I don't know how else to explain it. But anyways, all right, so I put this up through the body like this. Now I have my little stringing tool right here like this. Okay, there we go. I hold on to this bottom one. Bring some, no, this one up. Yeah, there we go. Just right now. Okay, now we got this here. Now we're going to need a hook. I do need my hooks because I need it for this part of it here. So anyways, we're going to put this on here, and then we're going to pinch it. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to hook this on here like this, and then pinch it. There we go. And I'm going to pinch it again. There we go. Now that's pinched. So it doesn't come off, because if you don't, it wants to come off. No, this has to go through one hole. Okay, now, there we go. Head is onto body. Now what I do here, this is Tammy's way. May not be your way or the next person's way, but it worked for me. I've done all my dolls this way. So anyways, I'm just going to make my knot. And I do a real high one, and then I do a low one here. Okay. I'm going to bring it up to me here. Okay, that's what I do. Okay. All right. All right. I got this here. This is the right side. Okay. Now I take this. I need to cut this. There we go. And now I need to pull this string through. There we go, one. All right. Now I need to take this one here. And get in there like this here, like this. Now sometimes what I gotta do is pinch this. You can see that other one needs to be pinched as well. Okay, let's get this. This one's hooking into the crotch. Oh my goodness, it just came off. Okay, that's the problem when you don't pinch them. Okay, we'll get this one back on here first. Let's pinch it. There we go, done. Now I gotta bring this over this way. Yeah. That's why I got this thing out to help me with my string. Okay, now we'll do this one again. Ooh. Ooh, come on, baby. Ooh, good, 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 good. There we go. Okay, now I need to take this and I need to pinch this. Like the knot is in the way. Okay, there we go. Oh, come on. When you want it to work for you, it won't. There we go. Well, did it do? Oh, it did a little bit. Okay, I'm going to let it go at that. I'm just going to let it go. Now what I want to do is cut some of this. No, get back up in there. There we go. Okay, now. All right, arms. Now you gotta make sure that your rope is not twirled around. Like you don't want your rope to be like around like this, because when you pull the rope, you might get the wrong one going to the arm. This one actually goes to this arm and this one goes to that one. You gotta make sure. So make sure it's like this inside the arm loop, like that. I don't know if that was in the way. So you don't want it twisted around like this and you get the wrong rope. You make sure it's like this inside. So mine is like that right now. So what I want to do now is pull one of those towards me here. Okay, there we go. Oops, I had it. Now you see it, now you don't. Okay. There we go, got it. And now I'm going to pinch that. Oh, come on. There we go. I scratched one of the heads, and I think I just did it again on that side there, on one of the other dolls too. Okay, don't play into it just yet. Where's the other arm? I had it here. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Wait, right over there. Okay. So now this one's going to go right there. Now I just got to bring that other arm over. Okay. So this is where I had my son come and help me. He pulled. And that's when I had my daughter do the same thing. It just seems like on this arm it's the hardest. I just need like another pair of hands. But I'm going to try do this myself. Did I do it? I think I just did it. Yeah, I did. But now to get this out, that's the next thing. There we go. And now we're done. Now you gotta play with it a little bit. Get that rope. No, you don't. There we go. We're sitting. But it's a little bit touchy, but let that rope relax now. It'll find its place in there. So now, I've got 1, 2. Let's open up this blanket here. This towel. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 little babies. And we also have the big Patsyette, this other Patsy baby. So there we go. They're all put together. And I got a few things to clean up on them yet to still deal with them. And I'll see what little clothes I have just for right now, just to put them in. I know I've got stuff around here, you know, I can put on them for sure. I do with these. I got stuff all over the place. But anyways, there we go. They're now all ready to be dressed. And yeah, nice stuff, nice. So, wow, what an undertaking. And I have to admit, they weren't that hard to put together. I can't believe it. That's empty over there. It's empty. That's empty. I love it. But anyways, yeah, this is done. They turned out pretty good, I'd say. Spanked that bottom. Made that bottom red. Got diaper rash. Okay, there we go. Well, anyways, my babies are done. So now I need a shelf to put them on. But I'm going to dress them right now. I'm going to go find some clothes for them, and I'll probably come back in a few minutes with them and maybe show you how they look now with that they're all dressed. I hope you enjoyed that. You're able to see everything that I did do, and yeah, it's exciting to see them finish. There are some problems that I didn't talk about with them, and I haven't pointed them out. I know some stuff I forgot to do, and I might point it out later to you. But they're mine. I'm going to keep these. These are my little gaffers here from my doll collection, and I'm just going to dress them myself. I see problems that I did with them that I'll never do again. I learned a lot from them. Where not to use my Dremel, and I think I'm going to talk about some of it what I did and what I forgot to do to them. There were some things I forgot. So we'll talk about that maybe later. I might go back and try to fix some of it. And in a way, there is a way I did fix one little bit. So we're going to talk about maybe that at a later date. But right now, I just want to enjoy them for what they are. And I can do some work on them to help fix them. While I was upstairs, I found a little arm up there, a little dolly arm. It was laying on the ground, like on the floor up in my upstairs there. So this might belong to a little doll that I thought only had one arm. So I do have another little arm here. So I'm going to put that in my parts collection where I have all my composition parts. And if I need a little arm, I now know where to go get a little arm. So nice to know stuff. But I have learned a lot through these little dolls, what I'm never going to do again. And it left a problem on them. But it's my little collection anyways. I tell you, I am learning too, just as much as everybody is out there. Everybody else is out there learning just as well. And I thought this would work, but it doesn't. And it's something I just don't want to admit to right now. All right, everybody. I'll admit to it later. Anyways, thanks for joining me. It's nothing bad, though. They still look wonderful in their own way. But you'll see what I mean when, and it will help everybody else out not to do what I just did. And I won't be doing it again myself either. So that's a plus there. But wonderful stuff. We're always learning, and on we march. And we got more and more dolls to do here. I got buckets. And you know what? I'm kind of glad I learned this little problem now than going through a mountain of my dolls and going, I should have learned this right back on the first doll that I did. And on these little dolls, I learned this, and I won't be doing it again. So anyways, thank you for dropping in. And but anyways, they turned out beautiful all the same. They're a lot better than what they were. I saw pictures of them from earlier times when I first started these dolls, and what a difference this has made on them. So I've done quite well by them. So it's not that detrimental on them. So anyways, thank you for coming by, dropping in and sitting with me and seeing me string my dolls. I hope you enjoyed that. And that's not always the correct way of stringing dolls. There are other ways out there just as well. You might have your own way that you like. You don't have to copy what I do. This works for me. I've never had a problem with it. You know, I did see this one on this old lady, or this old lady, that's me. No, this old doll, I mean, and she had another method of a knot. I can't replicate that knot. I don't know how she does that knot. I don't get it. and I've been studying that knot, and I don't get it, so I just do my own thing. So I've heard some other people have problem with the same knot. She said, I'll make a video again, and she made another. If you want to go on This Old Doll, you'll see it on there, her making this knot, and I just never been able to get that knot to work for me. So to each their own, I guess. I find, I sometimes what I say is find your way and your own path. I can show you what I do, and if that pathway works for you, do it then. If it doesn't, you find your own. That's great also. It's not wrong. Yours is just different, and mine is just different. But if it all works and gets the doll together, that's what we're aiming for. All right, thank you for joining me. A lot more to come, and have a great work week for those that are still out there working. I hope it goes by really fast, and you get to your days off. And so anyways, subscribe if you're passing by. And for those who have been subscribing to me all the way through, both old, new, and in between, thank you. And leave me a comment. I'm always looking for comments. But why? Because what do we call that? My mail in the air. No stamp needed. All right. Thanks again. We'll be talking to you again really soon. Bye-bye.